We hope you are going to be with us. OK, let's get to the talk on the 2030 FIFA World Cup to be hosted on 3 continents. First 3 games to be hosted in Argentina, Paraguay and Uruguay. It's the 100-year World Cup anniversary. Spain, Portugal and Morocco to host the opening ceremony and the rest of the event. And all 6 host nations will automatically qualify. Ali, this divided opinion yesterday between Gab and Craig. Where do you stand on it?
Well, now, as a country that has not made it, as of now, Venezuela, my question is, and we fight directly, not with Argentina, not with Uruguay, so I don't mind that Uruguay, we're trying to honor the 100 years of the World Cup and so on and so forth. You want to pay homage to that? So be it. So go play in Uruguay. I have no idea why Argentina is involved in that, but hey. But why is Paraguay involved in that? Now, we fight directly with Paraguay to try to get into the World Cup. It's one of the teams that it's a direct competition. And now they get a direct pass? Why? Why? Why is Paraguay involved in all of this? Now, this is a very selfish point of view from the Venezuelan point of view, but it's a question that is worth asking. Why is Paraguay involved in any of this? Is it because the CONMEBOL offices are located in Asunción, Paraguay? Is that what it is? Because if that's the case, then how are we making these decisions and how are we arbitrarily saying, yeah, Paraguay, you get a chance to go to the World Cup? Why don't we make that decision for Venezuela? Then I'll take it. I'll take the charity too. Look, in terms of Uruguay being involved, so be it. You can make the argument for history. But the rest of it is nonsense.
Stevie?
Absolute garbage. I mean, how stupid. Well, the first 3 games are going to be here, here and here, but then the rest of them are going to be here, here and here. I mean...
Should have let you do it.
I mean, seriously, come on. There's a reason why the World Cup is loved by anybody who ever kicked the ball. And we all understand about money, but when you throw it in people's faces, that it just is all about the money. At least try and hide it. You know, you can come up with some ideas that you can palm off as being for the good. I mean, we're going to make it bigger to give other teams a chance to feel what it's like to be in a World Cup. Then the fans can come to a World Cup. OK, I'll take that. That's a nice thought. Now, it just so happens that you're going to make billions more because of it, but at least you've hidden it. This is just nonsense. This is a backhander. Somebody owes somebody a favour. We'll go to Uruguay, we'll go to Paraguay, and we'll go to Argentina as well while we're at it. I mean, they're just everything that they come up with these days seems to devalue what we all loved about competition.
Does it dilute the competition?
Absolutely. Sending it here, there and everywhere for a game. I mean, it's just garbage.
I don't know if it dilutes the competition. I mean, don't get me, I have an issue with the World Cup being 48 teams. It's already diluted enough as it is. But having it in between, I understand if you want to do Spain, Portugal and Morocco, 2 continents, 2 confederations, but they're still within touching distance, so to speak. I do not understand having a handful of games in South America. If you want to honor the 100th year of the World Cup, then have it in Argentina, Uruguay and Paraguay. And then in 2034, have it in Spain, Portugal and Morocco. I don't understand why you're playing some games half the planet away to honor something that I'm not quite sure how playing those games there honors in the 1930s.
But to your point, Shaq, how do you honor the 100 years of the World Cup playing in Argentina and Paraguay?
Listen, I totally agree. But we go into a point now where different nations are sharing hosting duties as they are in 2026. I have no problem with that. If you want to do that in South America and you decide you 3-year Argentina, Uruguay and Paraguay, okay, fine. I don't understand how you do it half the globe away.
Do you see the argument, though, that most South Americans will have accessibility to a World Cup game, or do you think the ticket prices are just going to be sky high for those 3 games that are there in South America?
Right. If you ever watch and follow Colombia in a World Cup, by the way, they're from South America, let me just tell you, a little geography. Colombia travels anywhere. Anywhere. If you watch them in a World Cup, they are everywhere. In Qatar, they were everywhere, right? Because the Colombian fans will travel everywhere. Argentina fans will travel everywhere. Anywhere in the world they will go. I don't know how they make it happen. I don't know how they can afford it. I don't know exactly how they go about doing their travel arrangements. But if you have ever been to a World Cup and you watch Argentina play, that stadium is packed with Argentina people. I went to the '98 World Cup in France with my dad and my brother. Best trip we've ever made as a family. It was fantastic, just traveling around the country watching World Cup games. Happened to be in the TGV, the high-speed train, going to watch, we were going from Paris to Bordeaux to watch Italy against Chile. Chile, South America as well, geography, right? That train packed with Chilean people, packed, and I mean packed. Just the whole 3-hour ride was them yelling the same thing about Chile. Chi, 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 le, 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 viva Chile. 3 hours of that, right? The South American fans will travel anywhere, and they will make ends meet somehow, and somehow they will be there to support because that's a passion that they have for their teams. You don't need to bring the games to them. They'll go anywhere. So don't use that as an excuse and as a reason to say, oh, here you go, because now you get a chance to watch your national team play. We don't have World Cup qualifiers in South America. People don't get to watch their national team. Don't give me the charity, right?
To that point, Key, why is it so important that the South Americans are the only ones who get an opportunity to watch World Cup action on their continent? What about the Oceania fans? Are they less important than the South American fans? I just don't understand that argument unless the suggestion is, well, let's just have a couple of games in all 6 confederations and give everybody an opportunity to see a game or two. If that's not where we're heading, then simply dismissing this as, well, we're giving the South American fans an opportunity to see World Cup on their continent. Give them the World Cup. Don't give them 2 games and then tell them, well, if you want to see the rest,
yeah, come on over.
Go up here.